Well, we've talked about this day in and out. Black-owned businesses are really struggling through the COVID-19 pandemic.
To help, a team of influencers and public figures have joined together under the hashtag #DonateOnePost to support Black business. Joining us tonight is a serial entrepreneur, influencer, and co-founder of What Works, Martin Ekechukwu. Martin, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Well, as the founder of #DonateOnePost, how did this whole thing come together?
Honestly, we are a small Black business, as well as I'm sure millions of companies that are out there right now. We were struggling at the same time. The difference is that we have a ton of access to influencers. We are a strategy company, marketing strategy company, and the way we ultimately survive is by giving a bunch of ideas to media companies and brands, and we find influencers to help tell that story. Whether it's that story through social, through digital, through TV, but we have that connection into influencers that help us get there. And so we understood that that was a skill set and a capability a lot of small Black businesses didn't have. So we needed to go ahead and provide that service to other small Black businesses that never will have the opportunity really to work with influencers to truly drive their business in the next level.
And clearly you're using social media. Tell us about the live stream project you have coming up tomorrow featuring social media influencer, wardrobe stylist, brand content creator, Brittany Hampton, and yourself.
So I was really honored, honestly, to be asked by the NNPA to put together something with them in a partnership. We feel like having an immediate media partner that has an incredible Black audience and a Black list of trade publications that really support them was really important for us. So as a result, I asked Brittany Hampton to join me on that. Brittany Hampton is an exceptional stylist, designer, incredible personality and individual. And we thought that it would make a lot of sense for us to really put together some talking points and really to help small businesses understand how to be able to elevate themselves, leveraging influencers. Because this is a service that we are offering, obviously, free of charge. We are now a 501c3 company. And as a result of that declaration, we now are literally just providing the services completely just to help Black and brown businesses, period.
Excellent. So what's the feedback that you're getting from Black-owned businesses?
Honestly, I think it's incredible. We started, just give you a scale. We started at 0 businesses and 0 influencers just 4 weeks ago. And we grew from that to 100 influencers, just under 100 influencers, and almost 300 small businesses. And the business that we've helped, such as souldope.org, which is a business that Brittany Hampton decided to support. They specifically focus on providing laptops to people of color, children of color in particular. Companies like Dion Dorsey's District of Clothing out in Maryland, Washington, D.C. area, in addition to Black Travel Box, Orion Brown that's out in Colorado. They've all seen upticks. They've all seen traffic. They've all seen some sort of support and movement in the right direction as a result of bringing people into their platform. I mean, if you think about it, influencers, like a Kim Kardashian, for example, she can move a market. She's a market maker. So as a result, one tweet, one post, one movement, one comment from her can literally put a company, a brand on fire. There's a value, an implicit value in that level of service. So we think that that same level of service, albeit not necessarily within Kim Kardashian's sort of sphere, can be also provided and given to small businesses to help them grow too.
Now, when we talk about small businesses, and this has been a hot subject and a sore subject, have you seen that the businesses are able to get funding from the government's PPP program?
The PPP program, unfortunately, is really very difficult to kind of get money from, I think, ultimately because you have, for example, just to give you kind of, again, scale, 2.6 million African-American owned businesses, and they were allocated about $10 million in grants, which is a little less than $4, or a little, somewhere around $4 per business to be able to kind of get that together. And the PPP program, in addition to all of that, you would require some level of payroll history. And you may or may not know, but a lot of Black and brown businesses don't necessarily have full-time payroll. They ultimately have a lot of 1099 payroll, or they might just be the only sole full-time employee. So that doesn't necessarily really help Black or brown businesses at the end of the day. It's almost like you're asking to provide some monies to help support a business, but you can never access it. It's almost like the dog that's going around the racetrack with the carrot at the end of the stick that's never able to get it.
Well, we're even hearing that some business owners are being locked out because of their records.
Because of their records, honestly, I feel like the bar, the scale, qualifications required to get any sort of PPP funding, small business administration funding, the bar is so high that it's really not fair. We have a very clean record. We've been in business for 7 years. We do really well for ourselves. And even we have been locked out of the SBA and the PPP program. So if you just kind of think of that scale of it, that if businesses, small, middle-sized, mid-market businesses like us cannot get that, I'm pretty sure everyone pretty much is having troubles just like we are.
And if a person had a criminal record, that would make it even more difficult.
Criminal record basically puts you at the out, so you are pretty much done immediately.
All right, he is Martin Ekechukwu. Thank you so much. We'll look forward to that streaming project tomorrow. Please stay safe in New York, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, appreciate it.